Well, hello everybody. My name is Gus Face. Welcome to episode 11 of our Minesaft series. Today, we are going to start off with a quick time lapse. We are going to be putting in a few more buildings and doing a lot of the landscaping between these buildings, really trying to bring everything together. I added in this little retaining wall right here. I'm pretty happy with how it looks right here and right here. Really just be able to back up this dirt a little and really just to give us a little bit more space right here to put some things along, to put some plants and things like that. And what we're going to be working on is we're going to put all of the greenery and stuff all like putting these front yards together. Then we're going to get to work on this building right here and this building right here. This building right here, please bear with me. It is definitely a new color, a new concept. We're going to see how it turns out. So, without further ado, Ghost Rotate Phase 2, take it away. Okay, everybody. So before I show you what we built and talk about everything over in the area, in our little port town, um, okay, I took a break while I was building and I went mining. And I got a few shulker boxes of this deep slate and stack and a half of diamonds and all of this redstone and lapis and some iron ore. So I just had to show you this, guys. So I went and got myself some extra resources while I was mining. These aren't for any specific project. I just saw that I was using up all my deep slate and I needed some, so I went and got some. Now I'm going to show you guys everything that we have built in the time lapse. Okay, so now let's just go through and see everything that we have done. So the first thing is that we just did the yards of these two buildings. I like this tree. This tree is really growing on me. And then we also did this yard right here. I put some green on the front of this just to try to brighten this up a little. Definitely going to add something else, maybe. I'm not sure what though. And then we also did put some flowers in this yard. Then we got a little pathway headed over here. Got a little bench. Now this wall, as you see, it's still not done. Yeah, I still have to design some more of this. This wall needs to look better because it's overlooking this. We still need to put windows or doors or put a deck right there, something, because it's just right now a hole in the wall, literally. And this front yard, it's pretty simple, but I wanted it to look very manicured. You know, we got our nice bushes in the front, and then we've got our cleanly cut hedges. And I really just wanted it to be well put together. Like, this is a very important house, a very nice house. Yeah, no, I think that the moss and the grass, you know, the interchanging lines, I think that really helps sell it. And then also all of our nice flowers and things. Now we are going to actually move on to the buildings that we built. So we got this first one right here. This is a nice blue and dark oak wood. Blue and brown. Very interesting. I will say that. I don't even have a window on. This is what it is from the inside. This building turned out to be a lot bigger than what I thought it was going to be. I was not expecting this much space in here. Then again, I literally also covered all that around. That's another big section I got to fill up. And I don't know what I'm going to put in here. This is a big room. I mean, look how big that wall is. I'm pretty actually happy with how it came together in the interchange of these 3 blocks. I've been wanting to use these blocks, or the pink kind of purplish ones. I don't know what's I forgot what their names are. Crimson Stem, no, Warpwood and Crimson Wood, I think. But I don't know which one's which. So this is just gonna be blue wood. That's what we're calling it. Then blue mushroom flower things. That's gonna go down in our own vocabulary. And on this side was a pain to get that roof together, because you can't step back, because I got some buildings now on this side of it too. But this side of this building, oh my goodness. Putting this roof together and putting these windows in, oh, it was tough. It was really tough. Then I added some stuff just for a little bit more detail. These 2 buildings right here, I love how they're put together. I like how they really flow together. I really am just I was just working on getting this building to have some contrast from this one, but not be too far. So I think that this darker color to the lighter color to the really bright, I like the change like that. And I wanted to help constrict how many different blocks I used. Like over here, I went crazy. I used like 6 different blocks. We got the cobblestone, we got the tough, we got the stone brick, we got polished andesite, some andesite. I mean, I went crazy with the texturing of this building right here, and I really put it into the walls. Also, I added this side. I thought it was a bit boring, so I decided to put some pillars and just some little arches in here. Same again right here. I need to add another one of those right here and right here. I did not know I needed to, though, so I will do that. Because right here, I'm already planning ahead. This is going to be a really tight alleyway, so that's where I just have this building come out to the back, and then we got to just clean that up right there. And now we're going to head back to the front. So one more thing that I put on is I also put a chimney on, just to add a little bit more interest. This is the first building I put a chimney on. It's pretty nice. I put the chimney inside too. Alright, so I did the interior. So this is the first interior that I am going to show you guys that I have truly done. And I like the floor. I think that, see, this is why I can have this house. This house has a purpose. Whenever I need to upgrade, I've got smithing tables in the floor, and I've also got crafting tables and a furnace right here. And if I ever need to fill my bucket of water, I got a bucket of water right there. So what I did is I made a little fireplace right here. It's going up. In this fireplace, it reaches through both floors. Now, since this room is so small with how this this little area is right here, the floor, I wasn't too happy. Like, you can't really see how the fireplace looked. So I definitely, that's a note for the future, that if we're gonna build a nice grand fireplace, this isn't super nice, it's nothing great, but still, for the future, if we're going to build a really nice grand fireplace, make sure that the floor, or the next story, you can see it. So remember that. That's a note for the future. Then we added a little couch right here, you know, bookshelves and stuff. We're going to head upstairs really quickly, and then we just have a bedroom. Also, this is a place where I can sleep if I need to. And the chest has got nothing. This is the first building that I have ever made in a survival world that I actually decorated. You know, I put a table right here, but I think that I'm still not quite yet there for making it reasonable. Like, I want to give it more of a theme, more of a reason. And I understand it is a house, so there's not much I can do with it. But I still got to keep working on it, and that's all we can do, is just keep working. So as you see, we still have a lot of work here to get these buildings really finished, and to get to our look that we want out of these buildings, to get a style together. And this town may end up being just a bunch of random, just mismatched things that we'd have to tie together in some way. And I think that the resources that we're using, we're sticking to a lot of woods and stones. A lot of woods and stones. And I think that that is what I'm going to be sticking with. But I'm still going to try to hone in on different zones and have this relatively the same styles. And I think I'm going to have buildings with a little less busyness in the detail. Like, with less buildings that look like this. I'll have a few that are really busy, really prominent, really bright, because I want those to be like really easily depicted. but I don't want every building to be really busy. I would also have some blander buildings like this one right here. That's the detail is more in what's on the buildings and what can you see through the windows, and the color, that's where you get your little bit of color. We're gonna go clear out in an underwater fortress. What are they called? Temple? Sea temple, right? I think. We're gonna go clear out a sea temple. Let me get some water breathing potions. Can't talk. And I will see you there. So we begin our journey with, we just jump off. There's our temple right there. We're gonna go into the sea temple. I think that's what it's called. Not 100% sure. And I wasn't that scared really to fight these elder guardians. Didn't really expect much. I just decided, you know what, let's just go in there and see what we can do. But this started right away as really different. So we go in and I just start swimming around trying to find things, and there really aren't that many guardians. There really isn't anything in the place. And then we go to one side and I find one elder guardian, and I just start fighting him, and really rather quickly I kill him. And then after that, I can't find any more. I just swim around and there's really nothing. But there is one thing that I noticed about the sea temple. For whatever reason, all of the guardians keep congregating on the top of the temple, and they aren't really inside. They just kind of sit on the top. So at first I was like, okay, I'll just destroy the temple and just take everything I want from it. But then I realized most of these blocks, or all of these blocks, can just be created if I just built an elder guardian farm. So I get to work right away on a guardian farm. The design that I decided to follow is by Shulkercraft. I don't know if it works on Bedrock Edition. I guess we're going to find out when I test it. It seems like it should, because I don't think that spawning mechanics for guardians really is going to be that different on either system. And so I just start putting that stuff down. I just cover the bottom of the... Actually, I'd cover the top of the sea temple in soul sand, and then I would build a platform. And oh my goodness, it is really, really annoying to build underwater at a sea temple. And oh, it's just, you get attacked by those guardians so much. And then we had to jump to the nether to build our kill chamber. And our kill chamber, it wasn't that hard. Although I did have to build the portal specifically because for whatever reason, although the end portals that I put in the overworld didn't have anything to link up to. So then we just put our little kill chamber together, and that was our adventure in the sea temple. Alright, so here we are, guys, at the Guardian farm. So there's just one little problem with it. I AFK'd here for about 20 minutes. I got 32 shards, so its rates are terrible, but that's because I accidentally messed it up. My AFK platform right there is only 22 blocks up when it should be 44. So we readjusted the level of our AFK platform. I have not AFK'd there yet and seen what the rates are now. They're probably going to be better because what we were doing is we needed to make it to where the mobs only spawn in the bubble columns and they don't spawn on the outsides. And I was too low before and they were spawning on the outsides, and that's why my rates were so bad. So I'm going to fix this up, guys, but I'm going to stop it right here. So at least we know the level. So thank you so much, guys, for watching the video. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, because if you don't, you may get ghosted.